Hey guys, it's me, Jocasta Lester. Today they bought us Mission Barbecue. As you can see, I ate. It was coleslaw, macaroni and cheese, and a grilled chicken. They have brisket too. I got 2 plates. But check this out, guys. I had a nightmare, and in this nightmare a while ago, I was on MHL Yard. There was this strange looking man, and he came back and asked me. A while ago, I was standing on the ship fire watching. And while I was fire watching, he came by the spot, and it was weird where they were HOSE, which is wordplay on the word hose. So there was hose there, or there were hose there. And I was standing there, and his hat said project manager. But I didn't understand his function there. He just walked around and picked on us on the shipyard. So I saw this man in my nightmares, okay? It's almost as though he was there for what is a rich person's sicko experience. If you don't know what that is, it's like if somebody wanted to live out a fantasy of an evil type and was kind of blending in, okay? And he was there. Yeah, I know I have wild talks with you guys, but something weird about what's been going, based on what's in my dreams, my nightmares, because these ain't dreams to me. In my nightmares, I saw this guy. He was it was like sitting on what was the ship, looking out onto the pier, and the ship that I felt like I was sitting on in that dream, after having been put on the laboon, was the laboon. So looking out there on the pier, this guy, and potentially it was there, but I'm not quite sure. But this guy, he came walking across the pier toward the ship, blah, 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 just yelling, going off on me. And whoever it was that I was observing this as, from this vantage point, got up and moved along like they were scared, okay? It was startling. It was like I was sitting there, wasn't bothering anybody, and then they came. Blah, 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 blah. He came across what was this pier situation, yelling at me. Now, there's that position. Another being sitting on one of the game boxes on the pier, and that particular thing happening. I'm not quite sure exactly where it was, but it appeared to be from the laboon. So, that's one thing. In these nightmares, it's as though I'm a person that's in adult work situations as somebody who's too young to understand what to do there and why I'm there. To me, it's cruelty to a person that I've been witnessing in my nightmares. In my spirit one time, working in what was a warehouse, I felt this weird thing where I was carrying something, but I didn't know what to do with it. And I just started to tip over while carrying. And it was almost as though I was laughed at and heckled in this warehouse. I was in California Cartage. At the time, it was California Cartage Company. They've since changed to a company that's based they're based in New Jersey. They bought the company. And a lot of these places are places that have mob connections. They have a lot of places where these companies come from and come here. They have mob ties. And if they don't have mob ties, they all have a similar geographic way. Similar geography rather. So that if there's a shipyard and, down life around, it's kind of a similar way in another place. So that in that place, you probably feel like you're right at home if you came here. So, I find that in this particular warehouse, there was a young man. He was what people would call disabled. Okay. And I feel that all of the jobs where this particular thing may have taken place, they have hired disabled people in those places. And I think that a person there that was being treated cruelly may have been a child. They are working an adult job. So repent, for the kingdom of heaven is at hand. Have a blessed and marvelous day. You guys take care. I hope it isn't so, but this is what I feel after having lived these nightmares. Okay, so blessings.